We have a Muslim he want to discuss with me, so we don't know. Hello? I'm fine, my friend. Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
What is the proof that you are a Muslim?
What is the proof?
Yeah, can you say Shahada?
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
What does that mean?
Oh, you want me to recite the shahada?
Yeah, what does that mean? What you said to me in Arabic? I do not know Arabic much. You know, as you know, I'm from Afghanistan. I'm like Sheikh Uthman. So what you said to me in Arabic, what does that mean?
I added that there is no God other than Allah.
Okay, how there's no God?
Messenger.
There's no God but Allah?
Yeah, other than him. He's unique.
Why? Yes. But who is the one who said that? Allah or Muhammad? He said that.
Who said what? I didn't understand that question.
The Shahada, you know, the Shahada, where do you get this from? Is it in the Quran?
No, it's from the Prophet.
So your Prophet is fabricating things in the Quran?
What? Didn't understand your question.
I just asked you if this is from the Quran. You said no, it's not in the Quran. The Prophet said that. So your Prophet is fabricating a base on Islam, based on his name, associated with the name of Allah. You said to me, there's no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his prophet, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you joined the name, Muhammad, he joined his name with the name of Allah. But isn't it this is shirk? To join the name of a man with the name of God?
No, that is not shirk.
How? What do you mean not shirk? Okay, if I say
shirk is associating something with God.
Like what? What about knowledge? Is the knowledge of is the knowledge of Allah and the knowledge of Muhammad are equal?
No, of course it's not.
Okay, so how, like as an example, your prophet, he said to his companion Abu Dhar, do you know where the sun goes? Abu Dhar, he says, Allah and his messenger knows best. And we will find that all over in the books of hadith. Allah and his messenger know best. So you Muslims associate the knowledge of God with the knowledge of a man. Do Muhammad knows best and Allah knows best too?
What he meant by that is because Muhammad and God is more knowledgeable than him. You are Christian, right? You are Christian. You are a Christian scholar. I can say, okay, Christian friends and maybe Jesus know better.
No, you cannot compare Christian friends to Jesus, because that will be not right. For how a man can be. Okay, you see, when we say shirk is associating the name of a person with the name of God, doesn't matter what the person is, fake or real, right?
But to worship him,
no problem. But now you are worshipping the knowledge of Muhammad, saying that Muhammad and Allah, their knowledge is what? Best, which means both are equal. You did not say the Allah knowledge is best and Muhammad have knowledge. You said Allah and Muhammad, their knowledge is best.
No, you did not understand what
we
Muslims
I will go with you. I will go with you.
You see, not understand.
Do you see the story? Do you see the story in front of you? I was sitting, a Muslim, ex-Muslim, he just called me. He left Islam because he found the sun set in the murky water. What do you think?
I didn't see it. Can you read the surah in Arabic? I can
do you know Arabic?
Yeah, not too much, but I understand. I'm
okay.
not.
How you do not know Arabic, but you understand Arabic?
It's like I'm speaking English now, but I'm not high level English, but I can understand.
My friend, I'm asking you. You said you do not know Arabic. I don't mind to show you the Arabic, no problem. But do you know Arabic? You said no. So what the difference going to make for you? I mean, English is still better. At least you can speak English.
No. If you read in Arabic, I can recognize.
Oh, okay. It says here.
The verse.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to recognize it.
All right. It says, that he says وهو على حمار والشمس عند غروبها فقال هل تدري أين تغرب هذه الشمس؟ هذه قلت الله ورسوله أعلم قال فإنها تغرب في عين حامية. What I said.
Okay. So what is the problem?
No. What I said. You said okay. What does that mean? Did you understand what I said?
Yeah, it seemed like he saw it in something like lake, lake, right? Something like
he saw the sun. He saw the sun sitting in muddy, hot water. All right.
Yeah, like the ocean.
Okay, and this is sahih. So now, as long Allah and His messengers know best knowledge, and you agreed with that, is that the best knowledge of Allah, that the sun set in a muddy water and boiling water? Do you agree with that?
But where did you take this hadith from?
From your books. This is Sunan Abi Dawud, hadith number 4002.
Most of this is fabricated hadith. That's why I don't rely too much on hadith.
So you Muslims, you fabricate stories Muhammad did not say? Who is the one who fabricated?
So do you know someone who I forgot his name, but he was fabricating because okay, nice. I forgot the name.
Okay.
The Abbasids. The
Who?
Abbasid.
Who?
The Abbasid. The Abbashid.
I don't know. You are not saying the name correctly, obviously. I don't know what is that.
Abbashid. Ibn Abbas.
Ibn Abbas. Okay, what about Ibn Abbas? This is the cousin of Muhammad. Okay, what about him?
They were fabricating too much. The second...
So the cousin of Muhammad was fabricating too much?
Not Muhammad, but some people like this.
Okay, what about the Quran? Is the Quran fabricated?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, but this is the same thing it says in the Quran. The Quran says that he found... Huh?
You can find me the verse?
Yeah, sure.
That?
Sure. Here we go. You see my screen or you don't see it?
Let me use my...
Just be sure that YouTube is muted there so we don't have double sound.
Yeah, can you put in English here? I see it in Arabic.
Yeah.
English?
You want to see it in English or in Arabic?
First show me in Arabic and then in English.
Okay, wonderful. This is in Arabic. It says حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حمئة ووجد عندها قوما قلنا يا ذو القرنين إما أن تعذب etc. So now until he arrived. Okay, go ahead, tell me what it says.
I'm not seeing too much. Until when he reaches the certain place of the sun. The certain place of the sun. Is that a good translation?
I don't know. This is your translation. My translation is I'm using your Muslim translation. Even you see the funny is you just mention something very important. I show you the hadith. Listen, I show you the hadith. You say it's a lie. I show you the Quran in Arabic. You go to the translation. I show you the translation. You say, is that a correct translation? So you Muslims, you give false translation to the Quran?
Yeah, sometimes.
So how we can trust anything you say to me? Are you giving me false answers too?
I can answer based on my knowledge.
Okay, answer. Okay, so how he found the sitting place of the sun? Let us go one by one. He reached the sitting place of the sun. Where is that?
It can mean maybe it's something from the south or something like this.
From the south?
Yeah.
How far are you from South Africa?
Oh.
No, I'm just trying to find how close you are to the sun, where the sun set. The south. It says here he found the sitting place of the sun. The sitting place. But I can sitting now. I'm sitting next to my window, and I will see the sun sitting in my place. I don't need to go anywhere. Is that correct?
Yes, that is the empiric knowledge.
This is what? Yeah. So what do you think about this Quran saying until he reached the sitting place of the sun. How in the world that work?
Maybe something parabolic, parabolic, something like this.
No, but he's talking about a guy moving. He's a king. He found people. This is physical. All of this is physical, isn't this? That's not metaphorical. It's supposedly a real story happening for a real person, correct?
To something else. How can someone find the setting place of the sun?
Exactly. So that means the Quran is wrong. Are you going to tell to me now the Quran fabricated?
Maybe we didn't understand what he meant by that.
Maybe what? Maybe what?
Because he was explaining that to someone living in the 7th century. It's not like...
We are not reading explanation, my friend. We are reading the Quran now. This is not explanation. This is Quran. Also, you are saying to me, the Quran, written by somebody, he have understanding of the 7th century.
Yes.
That's mean... Okay, that's mean Allah is not God and Muhammad is not the Prophet, because he is writing stories, fiction stories, based on his understanding in the 7th century.
Yeah, do you know Galilee, right? Galilee.
He's my cousin. What about him?
Greek. The Greek.
He's a Greek? Oh, not my cousin,
right?
Then. Okay.
The guy who found the earth was round.
Okay.
You know him, right?
Okay, and what happened?
What did the Catholic Church did to him?
What did it to him? Tell me.
They killed him. You can't look at it.
Because he found the earth is round?
Yeah. Look at it.
Okay. Who is the one who said that to you?
It was Galilee.
Who is the one who said that to you? Who is the one who said that to you?
Yes.
But my friend, don't you know that before Galilei exists, this is not the reason he was taken to court. The reason he was opposing politically. Muslims, they lie, because in the Bible it says that the earth is a globe, the earth is a ball. If you go right now to Isaiah 40:22, you will see the earth is like a ball of the earth. So when Muhammad and he speak about Galilee, he was murdered by the Catholic Church because he said the earth is not flat. This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a fabrication. This is a fabrication made by the Muslims. Why? Because simply, first of all, the Bible never say the earth is flat. Secondly, we have a clear verses. Now, there's many translation, but doesn't matter what translation you take. Go to right now to Isaiah 40:22 and use any translation. Some translations say circle, some translation say globe, some translations say ball of the earth. In our, actually, the correct translation is Kura. Kura is like a ball. Kura, Kurat al-Ard. So when somebody like you come and say such a thing, I laugh. Secondly, look what you just did. You are saying to me now, your prophet is the same as those who believe in the earth to be flat, and somebody like Galilei is going to get them busted. And that is me. So now I am Galilei of today, getting your prophet busted, and you Muslim want to kill me. Is that what you are saying?
Galilee's story. Why I brought it, because the Christian at that time, they didn't know how the earth was.
Okay, no problem. No, my friend, we have the book of Isaiah written thousands of years before Galilei. It says clearly, the ball, the sphere of the earth. So what are you talking about? This is a knowledge written in our book before all science they are born. All scientists, all schools, all university. There's no university yet, and this is written in our book. So listen. So when Allah in the Quran, he say, he found the sitting place of the sun. And you are saying to me, Allah speaking in the language of the 7th century. So Allah is promoting a lie. For what purpose?
No, it's not promoting a lie. It's like if you are...
Okay, is it true? Is it true the sun is the sitting place of the sun? Is it true or it's a lie?
No, that is a metaphoric something. You cannot...
How it's metaphorical? He found near it people. He found near it people. How that is metaphorical? I'm talking about real person and real location and people there. He have a conversation with them. And not only that, all of Islam is based on that he built a dam for Gog and Magog. So what metaphorical? Okay, give me the metaphorical of it. Go ahead.
It's the metaphorical metaphorical story because it doesn't make
No,
sense.
give me the metaphorical meaning.
Is
Okay, you said it's a metaphorical. What is the metaphoric of such a story? Go ahead.
maybe I don't know exactly.
So how
what
you know
it
it's a
means.
metaphorical if you don't even know what the metaphorical stands for? Because when we say metaphorical, that means standing for something. So we know, like Jesus, he says, there's a three servant, they have a master. Okay, this is metaphorical because there's no three servant in front of him. There's no master in front of him. There's no, this is about his teaching. But here they are asking him, they were asking Muhammad about a person, his name is Dhul Qurnayn. Verse number 83, it says, they ask you about Dhul Qurnayn. Dhul Qurnayn is a real person, supposedly, and he is Alexander the Great. Say, I shall recite to you something of his story. This is his story. A real person. This is not metaphorical.
That's how I understand it because it doesn't make sense.
Anything, okay, I will go with you now. Anything in Islam does not make sense. You understand it as you wish.
It's something metaphorical because I don't have the knowledge.
Do you have one Muslim sheikh you say it's a metaphorical or only you?
No, I didn't ask about discussion.
Okay, so how you come with this metaphorical? We have tons of Islamic books, interpretations, scholars, big names. None of them he said this metaphorical. This is new.
What did they say?
They say this what happened. Dhul Qurnayn, he arrived all the way there and he found where the sun set. And I showed you what your prophet said, that he said the sun set in a muddy, hot, boiling water. So he found where the setting place is, and then there, where the setting place sun, he found it, the sun hitting in a spring of a black, muddy water. Did you hear how Zakir Naik he answered this?
No.
Okay, I will tell you. Zakir Naik, he said, but the Quran said that the sun hit in murky water. But the Quran, he didn't mean that. The Quran saying that Dhul Qurnayn, he saw the sun in the murky water and it in the water. Okay, well, so let me study. As if it is sitting in murky water, Zakir Naik says, it appeared to him as if it is sitting in murky water. Is that true? Do you agree with him? It appeared to him this way?
No.
So what do you think? Okay, so give me the meaning then. As long as you didn't agree with him, then what is the solution now? He found the sun sitting in muddy, bloody, hot water.
No, I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying, give me the answer. Help me.
It makes sense. I don't know if he answered like this. If his answer was like this, I don't agree. But I don't know.
Well, the video is there. You can watch it. The video is there. He says it appeared to him. So what do you think? What is the solution now?
So that's what you think Islam is false for only that verse?
No, everything in Islam is okay. You know what? I'm not going to talk about this. Give me a chapter in the Quran is not stupid. Just chapter, one chapter. Just one chapter. Give me one chapter is not stupid.
You know the Quran?
Yeah, sure, I know the Quran.
Okay.
Give me a chapter. Tell me, okay, find me something stupid in this chapter. Any chapter of your choice. You have the whole book from cover to cover.
Anything stupid in the Quran. That's why
everything is stupid. Just what I'm saying to you. Give me one chapter of your choice and challenge me to find something stupid about it.
Okay. You know,
wonderful. Here we go. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد. Okay. Yes. Tell me what this verse is saying about قل هو الله أحد.
Yeah, you understand Arabic, right?
My friend, okay, you are the one who chose the verse. So what this chapter is speaking of? This is chapter 112 in the Quran. It's just a few verses. Okay. So yes. what the verse is saying?
Mean?
Okay.
Mean?
Yeah.
Tell them that Allah is one.
Okay, hold on. So let us stop here. In Arabic, when you say ahad, ahad does not mean one. Ahad means one of. I will do this in front of your eyes. I will carry the word ahad, copy it, and paste it in the search engine. in the very same Quran. And you will find in Arabic the word ahad never appear as one. Ahad mean one of. So I say ahadul tullab, one of the student. Ahadul anbiya, one of the prophet. As an example here, chapter 2, verse 102. وَمَا يُعَلِّمَانِ مِنْ أَحَدٍ. They don't teach anyone. Ahad mean one of. So they don't teach any one of the people. Chapter 2, verse 136. لا نفرق بين أحد. So we don't differentiate between any of them. So the word ahad does not mean one, mean one of. So how Allah is one? And now this is the verse you choose for me to prove to me something very solid. And then Allah is using the word which is wrong. Allah should use wahid, not ahad. For the word ahad is one of many. You cannot find in Arabic one sentence using the word ahad without saying ahad, etc., which means one of. Ahad. Here we go. Chapter 2, verse number 85. لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله. We don't differentiate between any of his messengers or the messengers. So we don't differentiate. Read it. We don't distinguish between any of. This is ahad. Any of. So the second you say Allah is ahad, you just say there's many Allah, and he is one of them.
No, that is your translation.
This is not my translation. This is your translation. I'm using the same word in the Quran, and this is your translation on the screen. This is not my translation, my friend. I'm showing you on the screen what it says. Every single verse in the Quran translating the word ahad as one of. Every single verse. And I can show you endless number of verses. Here we go. We start from chapter 2, 102. Chapter 2, 136, chapter 2 to 85, chapter 3, verse 37, chapter 3, verse number 84, chapter 3, verse 153, chapter 4, verse number 43, chapter 4, verse 152, chapter 5, verse number 6, chapter 7, verse number 80, chapter 9, verse number 6, chapter 9, verse number 84, chapter 9, verse 27. Shall I continue? We will stand until tomorrow. So, as you see, all of it, ما منكم أحد. أحد, you see it? You know, so ahad does not mean one. Ahad mean one of. So if your God, he decided to tell us about himself, and then he says, say to them, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Muhammad is an idiot. He stole a chapter from the Bible. It says, O Israel, your God is Echad. Echad makes sense. Echad does not mean one, as a one person. Echad mean unity. That's why the Bible says, the man and the woman, they leave their parents and they become Echad. This is Ahad. Echad is Ahad. But not one person is one as a unity. So your God, he chose a word. Muhammad, he stole the word from the Hebrew, Echad, which Ahad, and he put it in his Quran. But by doing that, he made his God not one person, but a unity. And here, if you read the verse after, it says, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ. What samad mean?
Samad means someone who is capable by himself. He
Okay.
don't need help.
Okay. Self-sufficient master, the Muslim translation. The fact this is false. Samad is a word coming from the Aramaic, masmuda. If you ask even Arab, ask them masmuda, what masmuda mean? You will find that masmuda is like a collection, like, you know, like, do you know that the thing where kids, they have like something made from clay and they have holes in it and you put your coins? This is masmuda. So how Allah is a samad, how Allah became a samad? So Allah is a collector. All the gods is in Allah. He is the collector, you know, Echad. So this is the unity. And then it says, he begot not, which means son, nor he has begotten, correct?
You mean samad mean what?
Samad mean masmuda. Samad mean the collection, the things collected together, united together. You put them together, like when you collect money, you put them together so they can have more power.
From where? So from where did you take this translation?
This is a pure Aramaic, and this is even in Arabic. You know?
No, it's based on
Okay.
meanings.
What the words Sammada mean? Masmuda, Samad, Sammada. Is this what it's meaning? We can go to dictionary.
Same Masmuda. It said Samad.
Samad is the same, my friend. Masmuda is the name. Like Masmuda, you name something. As Samad, you're describing it. So when I say, okay, say Allah is, okay, I will go with the translation you Muslims have. You said self-sufficient, correct?